Hello everybody, we're back with eFootball 2025 and I have been away for a few days because I was making a video about building a team from zero or from scratch, and it took me like 7 videos, like 7 1-hour videos. That's like 7 hours talking bullshit about the game. And it was very well welcomed by Spanish subscribers, just like public, right? Whatever, by Spanish dudes. And I think I'm gonna try to make that the same thing in English, because I think it's gonna be good for those people following my game style, you know, average players trying to win, to get like a 50-50 win-lose rate. But it's gonna take me a little bit of time because it was like a lot. Now, today we're gonna talk about players of the week. And okay, if you can hear stupid noise, it's again my ceiling fan, my poor people's ceiling fan, which is also broken. But yeah, okay, whatever, just in case. We're gonna start by the what is this thing? European Club Championship, like the Champions League players. I think this box is very bad. I think these 3 guys are the best in the box. I got myself the one I think is the best player in the box, but it's not like a super great news. Because you might be thinking, oh my god, this guy gets the worst player and he tries to sell that it's the best one. Yeah, don't worry. I thought this box was shit and I took only the free try. The other box, I think there was 2 wonderful competitive guys and I got shit and I wasted like the free throw and 300 coins. So that is going to level this shit. We're gonna start from the top by Mbappe. So I don't think this card is a good card. Mbappe is always good. You can't argue with that. If you tell me, whoa, it's super good, like yeah, I know, okay, it's a top player, always gonna be good, but when I give recommendations, it's like there is something special. There is actually a reason to get this card, to desire this card, or it's just the need. You need a center forward, you need a guy, a fast guy with dribble and shit. Okay, well, then almost every semi-good card is gonna be good for you. But we are talking about the general comprehension of what a good card is, and this one is not good. So he's a deep lying forward, and he should be a poacher. So that's super bad. Everybody thought this guy was going to be ambidextrous. He's only high, and numbers are very good. As a general rule, he has physical contact, a little bit at least. He has 85 stamina, which is a little bit more than usual, and very good finishing, technique, speed, acceleration. Kicking power is right there, 85, but it's very good. But then we come here, and if not being ambidextrous and not having the poacher wasn't bad enough, he doesn't have, let me remember, double touch of the treat. He doesn't have soul control, which is terrible. He doesn't have heel trick, right? Which is super terrible. He doesn't have long range curler and long range shooting, right? Long range curler. There is no long range curler. He has outside curler. Oh yeah. I mean, this is a piece of shit. This is a piece of super shit. Again, please This is a very good card. Don't send messages saying, oh, dude, you're crazy. This card is fantastic. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna show after I'm gonna show my France Mbappe, and the problem is that that's what I was telling in the Spanish version. Almost everybody has the starting Mbappe, and if you don't have the starting Mbappe, at least you have the French one, like the France, the one with the France T-shirt. So those Mbappés are going to be better than this one because those are, I think, those are poachers, and you can add the missing abilities. So with that in mind, this guy, you can't add the shooting abilities. This guy has no shooting abilities, and you know what? It will be good for Mbappe to be like a prolific winger, not a deep lying forward. And I won't use Mbappe as a center forward anyways, because I promote very high jumping players for center forward and a lot of aerial gameplay. So Mbappe is like an ideal winger for me. He has some physical contact, very good finishing. It's very interesting, but as a center forward, he doesn't have the shooting abilities. And at least he has a one-time shot. But as a winger, he doesn't have heel trick nor soul control and no pinpoint crossing. And he has that stupid chop turn. That's really stupid. And he doesn't have the other ability, the one that is super important for very good players. There is a cut behind and turn, I think it's the name of that ability. Who has that? This guy? Cut behind and turn, yes. He doesn't have cut behind and turn. Oh my god, man, that's really bad. Like, I don't use cut behind and turn, but every good player in the world says like, oh, you have to add cut behind and turn. Okay, so those are the reasons I think Mbappe is not a good card. If you really need this guy, well, of course, keep him. But if you are like me, you have already very good players. I only want very special cards. And this kind of card is very good to get GP and to get booster tokens. And what you need to do the learning of abilities. You know, no, it's not trespassing. That's like something. It's a different word. It's the passing of abilities. Let's say passing. Okay, so yeah, in my case, if I had gotten this guy, I would have sold him. Yeah. This guy broke my heart. I saw Malik Thiaw. I'm gonna call him Thiaw because I don't know exactly how to pronounce that name. Thiaw. Okay, maybe Thiaw. He's a Milan player, so I'm always recommending getting and collecting Milan players because there is a lot of events, not only Italian but also with partner teams, and it's very easy to build an Milano team, and it's very easy just to build a Milano team. The same way it's easy to build a French team. And this guy is also German, so you can like build a thematic German team. Yeah, so this is okay. Now this guy is one of the best players I have seen in Players of the Week. He has low pass, ball control is right there. 65 is good for defenders. I would like to have 70, but okay, I can handle that. He's 90, 92, 90, 90 defense. That's amazing. 84 on the team, speed 76, 77, depending on the coach. Kicking power doesn't matter. Doesn't matter in center backs. And he's 88, 90 physical contact, 88 stamina. This guy is a monster. I mean, this guy, in my opinion, this guy is very competitive. But then I go this way. He has heading, one touch pass, which is a mega premium ability, long throws, which is a very good ability for center backs, but amazing ability for fullbacks. He has man marking, interception, blocker, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, acrobatic clearance, and he doesn't have fighting spirit. Why? Why didn't you give this guy the fighting spirit? Fighting spirit would have meant like getting this guy. I would have throw coins for this guy with fighting spirit. But while he is very competitive, and you should keep him if you get this guy, I have already good, very good Italian defenders. So if I would have gotten this guy, I would have kept him. But with no fighting spirit, there is no reason to waste coins. So yeah, that's Malik Thiaw just missing a great opportunity. Alphonso Davies. Alphonso Davies he's inconsistent, which is a reason to just forget about him, in my opinion. But the thing is, too many Alphonso Davies, trainable Alphonso Davies on our teams. So, you know, if you get this guy and you have Alphonso Davies, then just fire him. Just discard this guy, because there is no point. If you don't have Alphonso Davies and you can handle him being inconsistent, then he is quite good. Problem is he doesn't have blocking, like blocker, or he doesn't have man marking. That's terrible. And he doesn't have aerial superiority, nor outside curler, no one-touch pass. So, you know, remember that. Numbers on trainable Alphonso Davies are much better, like speed 99 and balance 90. I think physical contact is 80 and jumping is 90. That's a lot of difference. He only has more ball control and finishing. Why the fuck I want finishing on this guy? I want him defending. We want defending fullbacks on this channel. It doesn't matter if they are offensive fullbacks. You're gonna give your fullback the defensive order, and he's gonna stay behind, and he's going to defend, and he's going to stop stupid counterattacks, because that's the way you lose in this game. Stupid, like AI fucking you up, sending everybody up, and then there is no defense, and you have Haaland running alone, and yeah, and you lost the game, and you get angry, and you start breaking shit, and you have to remember yourself that a new console is going to be expensive, and then it's even worse because now you can break shit. So yeah, remember that Alphonso Davies is just good if you don't have Alphonso Davies, and even if you have him, I wouldn't keep him. I will turn him into GPs. This guy on the other hand, We had a nomination Orkun Kukçu like a month, 2 months ago. If you didn't get this guy, then I will keep this guy. I think this card is very good, very, very good. But the thing is, this guy is a good reason to waste coin. Well, it depends. It depends. If you don't have a very good offensive midfielder, this guy is not a center midfielder. This guy is not CMF. This guy is AMF. So, if you don't have a very good AMF, I think this guy is great. And he's a whole player. He's a whole player with non-dominant leg precision high, unwavering, 92 stamina, 70 physical contact. He's short, he's not going to jump, but doesn't matter because he's going to be AMF. He has defense. Yeah, very, very good card. And abilities are quite good. But the thing with this card is that he has no double touch. He has the soul control, he has the long range shooting, which in my opinion is more important than long range curler in AMFs. Wingers are better with long range curler. This guy is better with soul control and long range shooting, but he is in the need of double touch. So okay, that one is missing. He has one-time shot, one-touch pass, through passing, weighted pass, outside curl, low lofted pass, fighting spirit, amazing abilities. He's missing heel trick. That's another painful missing ability. But it's also very difficult to have this guy with all the important abilities because, well, I will remove the weighted pass, probably. No, not the weighted pass, the low lofted pass. But okay, I mean, it's a player of the week. You can remove shit and you can add shit, and yeah, you have to work with this. I think this card is, it's a top card. It's a top card for a guy building a team. Yes, very good. So, if you get this guy, keep this guy. But I don't think it's amazing. And the thing, the reason I don't think this guy is super good is because you should have gotten the nomination card. But, you know, I told you before, so whatever. This guy is pure shit. I remember that. This guy is really, really bad. He is a box-to-box CMF. But of course, he's kind of short, and he doesn't jump, so he's going to be AMF. This guy is AMF. And as a AMF, he has okay numbers, but no fighting spirit. So he has no fighting spirit, he has no soul control, he has the shooting abilities, one touch pass, he doesn't have through passing, gamemanship, track back, interception. Yeah, he's a little bit too CMF. So a CMF with no fighting spirit and an AMF with no heel trick, no soul control, and no through passing. Okay, no jumping. This guy is a piece of shit, super mega shit. This guy is interesting. He's a box to box. He has numbers quite like those of Rabiot, the French player. And you can right now get the nomination Rabiot, which is the one I got. It's a huge card. I think it's an amazing card. I have a video about Rabiot, so you should watch that if you think you are interested in a player like this. But the problem with this card is, first, Rabiot is better, and Rabiot is a French player, and I always recommend collecting players for the French national events. I mean, for the national events that should be played with France because it's much easier. And either way, this guy is Spanish, so I mean it's very interesting also to build a Spanish team. But what is the problem with this guy? Is worse at kicking. He has worse he's much slower, and he has no fighting spirit, and that's terrible. And you can add the fighting spirit. That's the problem with players of the week. You can add the abilities because his abilities are quite good, but no fighting spirit on a guy that, in my opinion, he should be AMF, but he might be CMF in a lot of occasions. And CMF, no fighting spirit? Nah, that's not going to happen. And CMF with no man marking, no blocker, no sliding tackle. You know, if you really need a guy for the CMF position, or you are collecting Paris Saint-Germain players, then you should keep him. But without those reasons, that's a no. Okay, this guy is a goddamn disaster. Just outright disastrous. This guy, it says it's an offensive fullback. So let's say he's a fullback. Numbers are super good. In my opinion, numbers are defense is on the low side, but okay. I can handle 72, tackling 72. Okay. But as a fullback, he has no physical contact and no jumping. So that's a bad start. He has interception. And that's it. No fighting spirit, no aerial superiority, no man marking. Fullback with no man marking and no blocker. I mean, no man marking and no fighting spirit and no blocker. It's already garbage. Let's say he has the entire right line. So let's say, okay, I'm gonna play the right line. Let's say this guy is a winger. So he's a winger with no balance. That's a good balance for a fullback, but not a good balance for a winger. And no tight possession. Passing is kind of okay. Kicking power is good. But he has no balance and no tight possession. On a winger, come on. And as a winger, he doesn't have double touch. Dudes, I'm gonna be tired always saying that wingers should have double touch. Wingers with no double touch are shit. Trainable? Okay, then no problem because you're gonna add the double touch. But players of the week, no double touch on a winger, that's a bye-bye. So I'm not gonna talk about this guy anymore. And this guy is super easy. He's a goalkeeper, he's quite good. It doesn't matter about this thing because this thing is not going to work a week from now. So like this, for me, is okay, but he has no low punt. High punt, no low punt. Goalkeepers with no low punt are just not good. So bye-bye, Simon Mignolet. If you need a goalkeeper until you get a good goalkeeper, but you know what? Courtois from the GP market is better than this guy. So, I mean, well, yeah, Courtois is better because you can add the low punt. But Ter Stegen is better, or Unai Simon, or Oblak. Oblak is the same as Courtois. He needs low punt. But you understood me. Just go and get a good goalkeeper from the GP market with low punt. And now we are here, and we are facing the three guys I think are desirable, interesting cards. Why these cards are better than these cards? Because they are kind of complete. They have everything. Yes, numbers on this center forward are not Mbappe's numbers. But he's interesting because he's a good player. And he's going to be entertaining because he also has like a very nice package. I'm not talking about his cock, I'm talking about his abilities. Just in case, because he has like a beautiful package, man. Yeah, we're gonna fucking suck it. No. Don't go fruity on me, man. So let's go and check this guy. He's an Argentinian. Very nice because you can use him in an Argentinian team. A lot of people like to play events, national events with Argentina. So he has nice ball control, nice technique. Passing is very interesting for a center forward. He's a poacher. His non-dominant leg precision is high. That's awesome. Finishing is 85. My cleared epic is 86. So just think about that. This is very good. Speed 88 is very good. Acceleration 84 with Xavi, for example, is also very good for a forward, for like a normal forward. Kicking power is low. I don't like that, but he's gonna be, inside the area, so it's gonna be okay. Jumping 80 for a 182 is like on the low side, but it's fine for a player of the week. You can really have fun with this guy. I think he's maybe even better than Julian Alvarez. His numbers are more or less alike. Julian Alvarez, of course, has much more ball control, but he's not that far away from Alvarez. Balance is 76, which is not bad for a center forward, and stamina 85, which is right there. It's enough. Now, the abilities. This guy has heading, acrobatic finishing, one-time shot, one-touch pass, through passing, outside curler, track back, aerial superiority, super sub. He even is going to give you a little help with track back, like defending. Now, the problem is he doesn't have fighting spirit. But in this case, he's not going to be in the need of fighting spirit that much. Yes, I know. I wouldn't use a forward with no fighting spirit. But it's a very nice card. I won't sell this guy. And another big reason not to sell this guy is because he's level 92. And 92 is going to give you like 25 to 44,000 GP. It's nothing. Just instead of exchanging the guy for almost no GP, you can keep the card and use it in special situations. Okay, so that's this guy. This defender is very good. I mean, he has 83 defensive engagement and aggression, but he has 88 stamina and he has 85 speed. He has 82 acceleration, which is very good for a center back destroyer. Ball control is quite good, and low pass is good, 70, so it's gonna be super fine. His defensive awareness is 90, tackling 88, that's okay. He's 88 physical contact and 82 jumping. For a starting team, a guy looking for options, those are very good numbers. I actually think that having 90 in every defense stat is worse than having high stamina. I prefer to have 88 and those numbers than to have 82 or 80 and 90 in every defensive stat. So yeah. And now the definition is here. He has heading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he has the 8 defending abilities plus low lofted pass. One-time shot, I don't think that there is no reason to do that. why they are wasting one ability there. It should have been one-time pass. But like, yeah. He cannot be used in events, but he has the 8 defending abilities. For a starting team or just to have fun, this is a collectible. And he's also 92. You know, you won't get like a lot of GP. And you know what is sad? That this guy has the fighting spirit and the 8 defending abilities, and they should have put that fighting spirit here. And this guy also has the one-touch pass. If you fuse these two motherfuckers, you get like an epic player. Oh man, what a... Konami was being just mean. Okay, and this guy... So, before showing this guy on my team, I'm gonna round this thing. So, in my opinion, this is... Okay, good. Disaster. This is like pure garbage. Depending on the need, very good card. The second best card in the box. A painful keeper. If you get this guy, you have to keep this guy. It's painful because you are always going to be remembered of him not having the fighting spirit. And well, you know, depending on your need, I will fire this guy, and this guy. Like these 6 players. And I will keep these 3, like 4. And if you don't have this one, I will keep this guy too. But it's not a very incredible box. Like there is nothing to really important to waste your coins in. Yeah, so let's show the final guy on my team. Let's go. How long? Oh my god, half an hour. Fudge. This guy is playing on my test team. Yes, he's playing on my test team. These guys are all amazing. You see? This is the kind of player I'm talking about. These guys are all amazing. These 2 are competitive. Like these 2 are really, actually really good cards. And this guy is the same as Malik Tio. It has the same problem. He's not a center back. He's a fullback. But yeah, we're gonna talk about this guy in the next video. But yeah, it's just the same case. They broke my heart. I thought I was sitting on one of the best players of the week ever, like a new Tomiyasu, and they just kicked me in the nuts. Okay, my good Nicolas Kuhn. He can be a forward. He can play the entire right line, like the attacking right line. And he's a prolific winger. I really like these players. Now, numbers. Numbers are very good for a guy with 174. He's a prolific winger. I said that already. So, tight possession 86 is very good for this kind of physical capabilities. Low pass and lofted pass are just right there. They are a little bit better than normal, but they are not actually really good. Finishing is very good for a winger. I use a lot of wingers with just 72, 75. Like my Musa Diaby is 75, so finishing 82 is great. He has a little tiny bit of defense, so he's going to help with defense if you use him as a like a right midfielder, which I kind of do in my in here. Yes, so this is like a false midfielder in my opinion because I use him as a winger. He's like a false winger, but he's going to give you a lot of help with those numbers in this position. So yeah, actually that's also super good. He's very fast, nice acceleration. I mean, he's fast, but very good acceleration. Kicking power is okay, just okay. It's on the low side. I mean, 85 is the lower you should go, but you know, player of the week. And jumping is okay, and physical contact is 70, which is amazing. I mean, over 70, whatever, you know, you kind of need 75 physical contact, but 70, it's really good, because players like Rafinha or Pedri or Vinicius, they tend to be like 60, 55, 60, 65, and that's really low for 2025 gameplay. Balance is okay for a guy with a very low center of equilibrium, and 84 stamina is right there. Kicking power and stamina are kind of low, but he's going to perform fine. I mean, I already tried this guy and he's very good. I really enjoy this motherfucker. And you know, he's unwavering. Non-dominant leg precision is medium, but he has outside curler, so it's okay. And he has double touch and soul control, cut behind and turn, premium start, long range curler, which is much better for this kind of guy than long range shooting, through passing, and he's missing the one touch pass. But I keep saying, I prefer to have through passing on a winger than to have one touch pass. And remember, that's another thing, I think I forgot about that. Mbappe doesn't have, I mean, this guy, okay, wait. This guy has the outside curler, track back, and fighting spirit. Those are very, 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 very good abilities, and the guy is a very nice package. It would be nice to add a bunch of abilities to turn him into a monster, but this is the best player in this box. So Mbappe was missing the through passing, and that's terrible for a winger, even for a forward sometimes, but for a winger, no through passing. So as a winger, he kind of super sucks, and as a center forward, he's not poacher, and he's not he doesn't have the shooting abilities. Alright, so that's another thing to keep in mind. Okay, people, we are finished with the championship players. I hope you enjoyed this thing. If you have different opinions, you wanna like send me your thoughts, like, oh come on man, fuck you with Mbappe, fuck you with Davis, like, yeah, just do it, send it. I think it's entertaining to, maybe not, maybe you don't need to like fucking curse me, but either way, I think sometimes bad words and cursing is just entertaining if you know, take it lightly. So yeah, send your thoughts, and I'm gonna be doing the players of the week from the league after this thing. So see you next time.